are steadily addressing the various impediments that have been identified as holding our economy back. Load shedding was one of those that held our economy back, was debilitating our economy, lowering production, raising costs, and deterring investment. Now, where are we? We have effectively ended load shedding, and investments are now flowing in. We have stopped load shedding. We have stopped unreliable power that has raised costs, that stops production and deters investment. Wherever I went in the world and other places, they kept talking about energy. Improve the energy supply in your country, we will come and invest. That is precisely what we did, and that is precisely what we are doing. Overburdened infrastructure and inefficiency at our ports and on our rail lines have for years been reducing our competitiveness and harming our export industries. We are improving operational performance through investment, increased capacity, and far-reaching reforms, through which we are even crowding in partners on a concessionary basis to bring in their money so that we can improve our network industries. We are addressing the skills mismatch between what young people have and what our economy needs through an overhaul of the education and training system. To respond to low levels of investment and policy uncertainty, we are strengthening policy formulation and reducing regulatory burdens. Ministers during their budget votes will outline precisely some of the active steps that we are taking to reduce regulatory burdens that many of our business people raise with us. We have had to tackle poor governance, diminish state capacity, and yes, we are tackling corruption by focusing on the professionalization of the public service and improved efficiency, and the modernization of our procurement system is something that is now going to happen. We know that crime and insecurity remain significant impediments to growth, which is why we are intensifying the fight against organized crime, gang violence, gun crime, and gender-based violence. Now, I know that in this House there are those who say, Mr. President, deploy the Defense Force to come and help the police in our areas. And there are those who say, no, don't do so. Now, we are going to deploy the Defense Force, as we said, and we are going to add the Eastern Cape, because the Eastern Cape people have added their voice to this. And yes, we are going to capacitate our police. We are going to make sure that the Defense Force becomes focused in ensuring that we rid our areas and our country of gang violence. We did deploy the Defense Force working together with the police on illegal mining areas. And we were able to tackle that. It has returned in another form, but we are tackling it. Illegal miners are now forcing communities and people out of their houses, but the Defense Force is on their wake. And the good thing, as we heard on this platform from Honorable Member from Kagiso, the community is ready and willing to work with our security forces, something that we welcome. Our economy has also been constrained by a challenging macroeconomic environment, which is why we've been reducing high debt service costs and supporting lower inflation, and the interest rates are tapering down. Perhaps one of the most immediate impediments to faster economic growth is the dysfunctionality in many of our municipalities. We are addressing this through an overhaul of our local government system, through the review that we are now busy with of the white paper, and through direct interventions in municipalities that are in trouble. The transformation of our network industries is in the end a platform on which rapid, inclusive economic growth will be achieved. Already, South Africans are feeling the benefits of some of the changes, from improved supply of electricity to the return to service of commuter rail lines to the reduction in the cost of data as well. In 2022, we had 205 days of load shedding. In 2023, we had 330 days. This was the most severe period in our energy crisis that stretched back more than 15 years. To address this, we established the National Energy Crisis Committee, or NECOM as we call it. There were groans from some quarters who said, yet another committee, yet another structure, yet another task team. We have heard the same tired refrain from some speakers in this debate. Yet, what NECOM did was to bring together all the key players to focus on the immediate tasks that are necessary to end load shedding, to restore the integrity of our power system, and to lay the basis for stable, sustainable, and universal access to electricity into the future. It succeeded because it was able to draw on the skills, the capabilities, the resources, and the efforts of a broad range of departments and public institutions, as well as the best experts in South Africa and around the world, and to build a platform for collaboration with social partners.